What up, YouTube? This is a father helping fathers. I am your comeback dad. And on this channel, I help fathers who are at risk of, in the presence of, or who have lost their families make a full or partial comeback in their families' lives. In today's video, we are going to be tackling the first steps to what I believe is the most effective way to grieve. That is to evoke the positive and negative aspects of your personal grieving process. With that said, before we begin today, please only do this exercise when you are sound of mind, in a calm mood, and some time has passed since being separated from your family. If you meet all those requirements, then do this exercise. If you are unsure or currently undergoing therapy, please consult a mental health practitioner before attempting this. The goal of this exercise is to evoke both the positive and negative aspects of your grieving process. That is, we are bringing forth all the negative and positive emotions you have associated with the loss or potential loss of your family. It is important to invoke these emotions. It is one of the healthiest ways to grieve mindfully and effectively is to make peace with grief by reversing all negative emotions into their positive opposites. And this will be taught in another video using emotional reversal tools I use. With that said, let's begin the exercise. So to start, I'm going to play one of my most emotionally grief-evoking songs for me. Now, this might not be the same for you. I do recommend you play one that does evoke a lot of emotions. So I am going to play that now. So just see, share screen. And there we go. It's a classical song. I'm sure most people have heard it. It's Canon D major. It really evokes a lot of emotion. I don't know why, it just does. All right. Once you have the music set, I want you to slowly close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in. Hold it and deep breath out. As you breathe in, I want you to breathe as deep as you can. As you breathe out, I want you to breathe out slowly. But with each breath, I want you to be more mindful of your breathing than the last. Don't judge your mindfulness or try and, control it, but rather just allow it to come naturally to you. If this takes a while to do, then that's understandable, especially if you haven't done this. Now, with your eyes closed, I want you to envision a funeral home. You've just opened the door to the home and stepped into the entrance. There, you see a collage of photos of all great memories you have with your family. As you take each deep breath in and out now, I want you to visualize those memories. What emotion does the memory evoke in you? Notice the emotion and make a mental note of it, as well as why it might be there. And once you feel that you have gone through each positive emotion you currently have gone through, which you have experienced in your current grieving process since losing or being at risk of losing your family, I want you to move past the collage into the main funeral area where your family is resting. Take another deep breath in and deep breath out. Now make your way into the room and see your family lying in their final resting place. As you do this, suddenly you begin to see old negative memories you had with your family. As you take a deep breath in and breathe out this time, you now feel each negative emotion you have been feeling with grieving. As with the positive ones, make mental notes and physical notes if you have to of each emotion and potential reasons why they may exist. Breathe in and breathe out into each one that you feel. As you're finished feeling these emotions, you suddenly get one final urge to action. You decide, rather than wallowing in your negative emotions of the loss of your family, you're going to act in a way to honor them. The way you're going to do this is by becoming the man you always wanted to be, and they always wanted you to be. As you make this decision, I want you to visualize all the ways you're going to improve yourself, not just for your family, but in honor of your family. In honor of their sacrifice and loss of life, which has spurred in you a deep desire to act, to honor them, and to be the man you always wanted to be, and a man they knew you could be. In the next video, I'm going to talk about what that is. But for now, I just want you to notice those urges when you get to breathe in and think the following: death, sacrifice, honor, family, redemption. When you're ready, take one final Deep breath in and deep breath out. Perfect. So what have we just done here? Well, in many ways, we have just done what is called our personal heaven to personal hell. We have created in our minds positive memories that we want to achieve, again, preferably with our family. We have created with our minds the negative memories that have brought us to where we are now, or where we never want to be with our family again. And we have made a pact, an honor of sorts, to move towards rekindling the positive memories by honoring our family and becoming the person that we always wanted to be, but maybe due to life circumstances or other things we were unable to do. We also briefly looked at some core areas where we may want to improve, which relates to the negative emotions we had with our family. So maybe, for instance, if you felt like you were feeling anger, well, that might be something that you may want to work on if you have a habit of going to that anger side. And we jotted down mentally or physically all the positive and negative core emotions we have with the grieving process. And in the next video, I will be doing a deep dive on what grief is, how memory plays the ultimate role in how we perceive others, including our family, and how we can essentially fix what is a fractured mind in the sense of space, time, and closeness of a loved one, which is ultimately what grief is. It's a mind fracture in space, time, and closeness, or attachment, how close you are to a loved one. And I'll go break all that down and even have some great resources that you can look into for further reading and knowledge. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell and the button, and share your experiences either with this exercise or what you're going through in general. This has been the episode for today. Until next time, Come Back Dad is out. Make sure you take care of yourselves because you deserve it. You always and always do. I'll see you next video.